While traditionally managers use processes and systems, in the new reality, we need to really focus on leadership using processes and systems. The reason is that this communication channels have narrowed considerably. Where we used to have rich in-person communication and all the social nutrients of the feedback loops and the energy of being together and the nonverbal communication, now we have to make do with Zoom and phone and Slack and the normal communication and work systems. So this is a little bit, to me, like drinking a milkshake through a stir stick. It kind of works, but it really gives you a headache in the end. And you can feel this when what I call Zoom fatigue, right? After you've been on meetings for a while, that typically would have been energizing to be with other humans. Being on Zoom with them is tiring. And I think that has to do with the lack of the satisfaction and the feedback of those social nutrients. Now, the other thing that's changed here is that the team is now distributed, right? So you have some people who are isolated, but you have other people who are distracted, right? Where you used to have a shared set of values, a shared timeline, a shared set of distractions even in the office, now you have various levels of distraction at home, right? So you have people and animals and building and everything else with a different set of values, a different timeline. Then it's just all distractions that are not necessarily happening at the office. So what all of this combines to do is make the influence over performance much more tenuous in the remote world. So therefore, leadership must be up-leveled. And this is where we've developed this remote performance innovation curriculum to really help leaders step into creating a culture of continuous innovation in the individual. Because the team is no longer the unit, we really have to focus on the individual working themselves to improve their own productivity. And that's what the remote performance innovation curriculum provides. We also have a time designed curriculum because we're finding that in this new reality, our influence over time has diminished, right? Because you're at home, you don't have to commute and all show up at the office at roughly the same time. You don't have all the in-person meetings that you used to, and some of the social structures around time and time usage are diminished. So we've developed these two curriculum to help leaders develop a culture in which performance continues to improve and engagement improves, and that will lead to long-term success. In fact, that's really how we convert this challenge of this moment into a real opportunity to up-level our culture in very, very important ways.